Victor Brooks of the Victor Brooks Show Indie Fam series. And you know what? I just left a thank you and shout out about the new season coming up, right? But I'm just when I when the previous live was over, I went in back to look at the emails that I'm getting over the different formats, and I just had to read a couple of them because it was a very important point of what drives me to do this. You gotta know something about Vic Brooks. This is not a moment for me. It's a mission. It's not a moment. It's a mission to give the world a taste and an introduction to artists all over the world. Let me read you this right here. This is from Dave from Milwaukee. Dave said, Victor, is there a minimal amount of followers or subscribers that we must have in order to be invited on your show? I'm going to read that again. Dave from Milwaukee said, Victor, is there a minimal amount of followers or subscribers we must have to be invited to your show? Another email. Lorenzo from Italy says, Mr. Brooks, I'm not very famous yet, but would love to be a guest. All right. I don't care. Victor Brooks does not care. This format does not care if you have one follower or 1 million followers. Let me say that again. If you have one follower or 1 million followers, I don't care. Because when I'm scrolling through and looking and scrolling through the different formats or different social media pages or what have you, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, if an artistic expression jumps to me and starts feeding my soul, then I want to get to know you. If your artistry, whether once again you have one follower, one subscriber, or 1 million or more, that's not the point. The point is, you feeding my soul, you fed my soul, your artistry pulled me in. And I damn well know that if you pulled me in, there's a whole lot of other people around this world in another language, in a different color, in a different religion, in a different groove of life, that you will feed their soul through your artistry as well. And this is why we must do this format. I'm not the only format, but I'm doing it my way. Why? Because once again, it's a mission, not a moment to Vic Brooks. I want the world to know you and your artistry. When you come on this format, I want to get to know where did you come from? When did you know that artistry was your thing? What started feeding your soul as an artist? And the expression that you give the world, what is it that you hope others want to get out of it as well? You know, we want to know who you are. But even more so, we want to know, how can we support your artistry? Where do we download? Where do we purchase offline your visual art, your music, your poetry? Yeah, where do we see your dance ensemble? Where do we see or taste your culinary artistry? Where do we see your comic artistry as a stand-up? Artistry, artistry, artistry. Once again, in the support of the artist and their artistry. That's what it's about. And hey, artists, do the same thing I would recommend that I just said my thing is to do. And that's my thing. When I'm scrolling through and there's an artist that feeds my soul, I'm going to support them. I'm going to share that page. I'm going to let others know, hey, this is what I'm digging right now. And I'm pretty sure you might find something that you're going to dig about this too. And if you don't, you don't. But at least we spread the word. Who? To another artist. And then eventually to the world, right? So yeah, I read those emails. I won't give the details of the email. I'll let them put that out. But I wanted to read the email from Dave and Lorenzo, Dave from Milwaukee and Lorenzo from Italy. No, you don't need millions of followers. You don't need millions or thousands of or hundreds of subscribers. No, you don't. 1 to 1 million or more. We may use that as a tagline, right? That as long as you are expressing yourself through your artistry, come on and talk to me. Come on and join the others that's already joined in the first 2 seasons. Let's get that word out. Let's let the world know who you are and what you do. Okay, I had to come back on and give that because that's a very important thing, because there are some formats that will not include you. You're right. And I'm not saying we're better. I'm not saying that our platform is the golden child. No, I'm not. I'm just letting you know how we getting down over here, right? And what we're doing is respecting each and every artist for who you are, what you give, and what you feed. We want to know who you are. We want to know how to support you and how others can get on the your artistic train, right? How can they ride with you? Because that's what it's all about. All right. So thank you all again. And we'll see you. Look for those promos. Come check us out. Okay. All right, y'all. Much love and much respect to each and every artist giving their artistic expression, because that's all we can do. All right, y'all.